So I just finished a video showing how to grind a flat point or a flat bottom drill. So I guess the next logical step would be to show you how to grind a sheet metal drill. It's another real handy drill to have and a good skill to have. These drills are, I call them sheet metal drills. Some people call them brad point drills or spur point drills. Basically what they are is a drill that's been ground so that only the outer points of the drill bit cut, and it leaves a sort of a pilot in the center to guide the drill. These things work great on sheet metal, hence the reason why I call them sheet metal drills, because they're self-centering and they drill a perfectly round hole. If you try and drill a hole in a piece of sheet metal with a standard twist drill, you're going to have your hands full, because the thing, first of all, you're not going to get a round hole, you're going to get a triangular shaped hole, and it's going to want to grab like crazy in the sheet metal. These things drill like butter through sheet metal. They also work great in wood. They'll cut a nice clean round hole in wood. So they're pretty handy to have around. As you can see, I have a pretty complete set here. So looking at my set, it looks like I'm lacking a 29/64. So let's take a 29/64 drill and turn it into a sheet metal drill. I'll show you how that's done. Alright, this is, I do all my grinding what's called freehand. I do not use the tool rest to rest the tool on that I'm grinding. I hold the tool in my hands up on the wheel, and I use the rest to rest my hand on. I've received some grief over this about how your hands are so close to the wheel, so let me just say this: don't touch the wheel. If you touch the wheel when it's spinning, you're gonna get hurt. All right, so be aware of that. Be careful. But hold the tool in your hand. It gives you a lot more control. Let me show you how it's done. Alright, to do a sheet metal drill, you have to grind at an extreme angle up on the corner. You're using the corner of the wheel, and you're grinding very high on the wheel. The drill's almost tangent to the face of the wheel. So just get up here. Going to be grinding a lot of metal off, so keep your drill cooled down, or it'll get kind of hot to handle. Don't get too close to the center right off the bat. Remember, you want to leave a pilot in the center, so kind of stay away from the center. Okay, something like that. I don't know if you can see that or not. This thing focuses. Okay, let's do one side and then flip it over and do the other side. Try and keep it as symmetric as possible. You don't want your, as long as you don't disturb the natural point on the spur, it'll be pretty symmetrical. The drill won't wobble when you use it. So try and leave that alone. You don't want to touch the very point. Another thing you want to do is you want to get each of the cutting edges the same depth. You want them to both be cutting at the same time. See, in this one you can see we're still a little bit high on that left side, which means this one's going to cut before the other one. So you want to grind it a little bit deeper. Alright, let's see here. That's looking pretty good now. Okay, now you see the pilot's kind of a mess, so now we want to make that a little bit smaller. So we'll go up here again and just kind of rotate it around. Kind of make that pilot round. I think we're good. Alright. That's a brad point drill or a spur point drill. Not too much to it. Takes a little bit of technique to learn when you're grinding so high on the wheel. Let's see how it works. Here's a piece of sheet metal I have set up in the mill. One thing I like to mention about sheet metal, it's really dangerous stuff to use when you're drilling holes in it. So you want to always make sure that it's clamped down. You never want to hold a piece of sheet metal in your hand when you drill it, because if the drill grabs, it's going to swing around. It's just like a knife. Okay, it's going to slice the heck out of you. So make sure it's clamped in a vise or clamped to a table, whether you're using it on a milling machine or on a drill press. All right, so let's see how this new drill works here. Alright, drills, you can see it drills with almost no burr. We'll just take a deburring tool and remove what little burr there is, and we got a nice clean round hole here. I don't know if I'm too close, if you can see that or not. Yep, there we go. Okay. That's what a sheet metal drill is capable of. And like I said, it works just as well in wood. Here's a 2x4. Nice soft wood. Kind of hard to drill and get a clean hole, unless you have one of these guys. Try getting a hole like that with a standard twist drill. Alright, that's pretty much all there is to sheet metal drills. Again, if you're going to go to the trouble of making one, make sure you get yourself an index, mark it sheet metal drills, and start building your collection. That's about it.